Welcome back to the Colouring Zone. My name's Helena and today is sort of part two. So I was working on this page on camera. I did the background with Faber-Castell Gelato, so I'll make sure that I'll link that up in the corner. So if you haven't seen that, go check that out. So what I was going to do today is I was just going to do a couple of bugs. I was hoping to get this video out a lot sooner, but my son hasn't been very well, so everything's just been more difficult than it usually is, but he's on the mend now, which is really good. So yes, so I am going to be using Prismacolors today, as well as a host of gel pens, I think. So these I've used Graphitint, Graphitint, Derwent Graphitint, and then I've gone over the top with pencil, Prismacolor, as well as some dual hybrid metallic. Yeah, I'm quite happy with this bug here, but these ones, I've not added anything onto it, so you can see they're sort of part done. I still want to go down the route of them being quite dark, so I'm going to start off with the Dragonfly and see how far we get. So I don't often use black, but I am actually going to use it for the wings down here. So yeah, I'm just going to get started. Do you know what? I must say, I was quite surprised that when I've been doing these bugs, I was expecting to get a lot of the pigment on here from the gelatos, and actually that really hasn't been the case. And then I'm going to lighten it as I get to the top. I've been using the gel pens a lot more recently, and I normally wait until the end to actually apply them to a page. But I've tried not doing that, only because I know that they can smudge. But I think it's quite nice to sort of see it as each bug is like a little project in itself, just to sort of break up this page, because as I said, it is quite busy. So the UK is really easing a lot of the lockdown sort of rules. So I think technically we're sort of out of lockdown, because we're able to meet up now outside, and it's up to 6 people. So we've been enjoying the sun. It's been quite nice here. So we went out yesterday with some friends, and that was lovely. We've not done that in a really long time. Yeah, it's just nice to get out and actually be in company of people. I just realised that you're slightly out of shot. Right, so this one here is Lilac. So I'm gonna introduce some blue, and then I might go quite dark. I'm just seeing there's quite a lot of pink here, and I want to try and sort of cover that up a little bit. I could actually use a blender, a pencil colourless blender. This is Copenhagen blue. I don't use this pencil nearly enough. Actually, do you know what? I might, yeah, that will go over it, won't it? I'm using quite hard pressure here at the top. And then I'm sort of fading out. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to go back over this. I'm going to go the opposite way. I don't even know whether that makes sense. Makes sense to me. Yeah, I've not actually completed a page yet in Joanna Basford's new book. So I really need to get to that one. So this is Lilac, and this is Prismacolor. Yeah, I've been quite enjoying using all the different like pencil brands on one page, but I've noticed that some are sort of well, I'll leave one out, or one will just not go back. I forget one, leave it out, and then I end up, I've got like these random pencils just sort of lying around everywhere. This is Intratherm. Am I saying that? Intratherm blue. Yeah, I don't tend to really like plan out my colours, so I'll do like section by section, but then it might be that, you know, I'll think of one section, I'll do that, and then I think, oh, well, what do I want to do for the rest of it? I wish I was more of a planner when it comes to colours and things, but I don't know, I just tend to work better just well, I say work better. I enjoy it more if I just sort of just go with the flow and just, you know, choose my colours as I go. But then I suppose I did have a rough idea of what I sort of wanted, but I didn't. When I did the background, I really had no clue. I just knew that I wanted the background to be, you know, very bright. So I was actually quite a bit longer than what I anticipated. Oh, I'm so happy though. My son, he actually rolled over for the first time and he managed to get his arm out. So really happy about that. So I'm just going to use the blender to blend this out. I want to make it stand out a little bit more because I think maybe because the purple's around, obviously in the background, I think I need to go round it. Maybe with white gel pen actually. And see how we get on. Yeah, these are great, these blenders. I find it works best with the Prismacolors. I can't remember offhand. I have used it with other brands, but I don't think it works that well with polychromos. Sometimes I do actually start with the lighter area and then I go into the dark, and sometimes I do it the other way around. But it does mean that you have to clean it off less if you do it from light to dark. With some white gel pen, and then I can add colour if I want it. And actually some of the colour might just automatically sort of smear out anyway. So this is the Arteza white. Yeah, I've always been really precious about gel pens for some reason. I think because some of them are quite expensive, but it's like, well, if I don't use them, then what is the point in having them? So I've made more of a conscious effort to actually incorporate them in pages and not be so stingy. Let me know in the comments if there's an art supply that you're quite precious about. I'd be really interested to know. We've all got our own little quirks, I suppose. Do you know what? I'm going to do a similar thing on this side actually, because like this is quite a big one, and so is this one. It's like the second biggest, I would say, on this page, and I want to try and balance it out a little bit. Yeah, I've been watching Colouring with Kay, her page in World Within Worlds. Oh, I really want to try that out. She's done like a Northern Lights sort of like background, and it looks so beautiful. I really want to try that out on a page. I'm going to add a bit of, what I might do is I'm going to add a bit of violet on the tips and then go in and then sort of join up with the blue with the lighter colour. So there it is going over the gelatos, because obviously I have got a bit, it's a lot smoother. You can feel the wax. I'm going to do these just purple, I think, just to try and mix it up. I'm going to try and use the same colours throughout the bugs, just so it coordinates. Got so many pencils. I'm surrounded by pencils. Can only be a good thing. Yeah, so after my son was able to roll over, he did have a bit of a feed, and now he's asleep. He did so well. He's been trying to do it for ages. And I was just like, you know, I was trying not to sort of like stand up and start cheering, because obviously it would just put him off. Oh, the joys of being a parent. Obviously, you know, being ill has been really tough, but there's, I just worry. I was talking to my friend about it yesterday. It just feels like I'm just constantly like worried if he's okay, or, you know, have I missed something, or, yeah, I don't know. I just need to relax a little bit. Yeah, this is what you want for a Sunday. You just want to be surrounded by pencils. It's a good Sunday, amongst other things actually. Because I do have, well, I won't show you my table because it is a bit of a mess. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do the middle of the body. I'm actually going to do it purple to get some more purple in there, because it is quite, it's more predominantly blue, isn't it? What I'm going to do is I'm going to do it lighter on the outside, because I want there to be a contrast. And then maybe go dark in the middle. I don't ever do this. I always tend to go dark to light in the centre. That's just what I normally do, but I am going to do it the other way around this time. Yeah, do any of you like pick out all of your colours before you like even start colouring a page? Like, do you plan all of them? I think I've only ever done that once, and it was really early on. But yeah, I'd be interested to know. So, I hit 500 subscribers yesterday, which is very exciting. I'm really happy about that. Yeah, I'm really enjoying doing these videos. I mean, just sat here talking to you guys, it's quite therapeutic, I would say. Yeah, it's just nice that, because I can talk to my husband about, you know, colouring related stuff, and he does like show an interest, but obviously, you know, you guys watching, you really get it, because we share this passion for colouring and art supplies. Our neighbours, well, we didn't know it was our neighbours, but someone was like knocking on the door, like actually knocking, not you ringing the doorbell, and it was really late, and we were thinking, oh, who was that? You know, it's very, very rare that we get knocks at the doors, other than obviously Amazon. But yeah, and I was like, Sean, I'm sure there's someone at the door. He went to look, and it was our neighbour, and they were like, oh, we didn't want to, we knew that, you know, your baby would probably be sleeping, so we didn't want to wake them up, but you've left your keys in the front door. I mean, it was lovely, but it was quite a long day yesterday. I think by the time we got back, we were just like, oh God, we got like so much to do. We had to get him ready for bed and have food, get him like fed, and yeah, so it was all a bit of a rush. But yeah, that's so sweet of them, so like considerate, really considerate. They are lovely. We're very, very fortunate. I think these are the colours that I used. I'm not entirely sure. We'll just go with it. Yeah, this month does feel like it's going very, very quickly. So the shops have opened up, and people are queuing to get into the like clothes shops and stuff. And I just think, oh my gosh, like I couldn't think of anything worse. I'm all for online shopping, because I don't know whether it's because I'm impatient or whether... No, I think it is probably that I'm impatient, and also I just don't feel like it's worth it, because I'm not really that fussed about going into shops, and I quite like, you know, at my own leisure, being able to just, you know, scroll through things, but then I swear I spend more money because I'm not there stood around in a shop. I'm there on my phone, and you can obviously be on your phone whenever, you know, it takes your fancy, so it's a lot more accessible. So I probably spend more because of that. Pros and cons. So I've got a few Holbeins here. I've got apple green of the Holbeins, chartreuse, I'm really struggling with that one. The spring green. So, and this one here is the spring green, but in the Prismacolors. So, yeah, I've not sharpened them. I'm not going to worry about that. And then I've also got some holly green. I'm just going to go for it. I'm not going to worry. I'm just going to do it. Yeah, I'm trying to really push myself out of my comfort zone with my colour choices, because I noticed I did a page in one of the Japanese postcard colouring books that I got, and I do tend to use like really, really similar colours, so I'm trying to mix it up a little bit. I'm very wonky when it comes to these gel pens. It is effective. I'm probably not going to be... I'm at a weird angle, guys, sorry. My hand's probably completely in the way. And I'm not... Because I'm at a weird angle, I'm like really struggling to like follow the line around. Doesn't really matter too much. So I've just got I've got fur green. So I had to stop again. It's a good reason to stop though. My son actually, he started to crawl. So, which is absolutely amazing. Yeah, it's all happening today. He's still not quite himself in that, you know, he's whinging quite a lot, which is really not like him. But maybe it is because he's going through like a development spurt, or I don't know what they call it, but do you know what, I really like how the white gel pen looks, so I might continue that. I'm going to, I'll do the gel pen on this one, and then I think what I'll do is continue off camera. Yeah. And I did say I was going to add some dots on this as well. There are some like little dashes, so I might just put some dots where the artist has added them. They're sort of dots / dashes. So this is the thickest of the gel pens for Arteza. And then I'm actually going to, because I can't get any colour in there, it's good that it's gone over. It seems to be going over it very, very well actually. It is going over it well on over the gelatos, which is very useful. So there's that one. So we've done 3 on the page. So I'm going to do the rest of them off camera, and I will post it on Instagram so you can have a look at it. And I shall see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I shall see you soon. Take care. Bye, everyone.